And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Dr. James Ong. I'm your host, Prife International's live stream, and every week we get to feature the best of the best story out there. And we either feature someone who has got some kind of health benefits or someone who has achieved something that is life-changing in terms of financial success. And today, we have someone very special, all the way from the Philippines, and he has achieved a three-star manager ranking. And his, his pathway is a little bit different, and I'm sure all of you professionals will be able to appreciate this because he came from the corporate world. So I'll let him introduce and tell you all about it himself. So let us welcome Mr. Ming Estal, all the way from the Philippines. Hi, Ming.
Yeah.
How are
Hi.
you?
Hello. Good evening. Good evening,
Yes.
Doc James.
Congratulations
Yeah.
for your first stop. I call it the first stop. It's
Thank you.
like three-star, that's the first target.
Yeah.
And then after
Thank you.
that, you go all the way. All right.
Yeah.
Now, your background is a little bit interesting because I've interviewed many three stars, and I don't think I have come across a corporate banker. Tell us a little bit about your background
Okay.
in the corporate world.
Basically, Doc James, no, my background is actually in branch banking. So I work as a senior manager in a local bank here, local branch of a corporate or a commercial bank,
Mm-hmm.
in the Philippines.
Yes.
So basically, I just from I was assigned all around here, no, in South Cotabato, maybe
Wow.
in Davao.
Yeah.
So as work as a branch manager capacity. No, I
Yeah.
manage a branch actually with only 14 people, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's how.
So you manage a branch, and
Yes.
it so happened that I was an attorney in my country, and
Yeah.
a lot of my clients are bankers because in my country we get a lot of loan documentation
Yeah.
that are done by lawyers. And so I understand how the mechanism, the hierarchy. So you have your clients coming to you, and then the processing of the credit,
Yeah.
background check and so on, and then you will probably put it to the HQ for approval.
Yeah. That's practically what I did day in and day out.
Day in and day
Every
out.
day.
Wow,
Yeah.
how many years was that?
So I started working at the age of 23, of course, as a
Wow.
loans processor. So I started in loans
There
and
you
moved.
go. So the kind of person that I used to be dealing with as when I was an attorney, I'll go
Yeah.
to the loans officer, and then, of course I have to know everybody all the way up to the branch manager.
Yeah. So I just did it for around 15 years actually.
Only
Before,
around 15 years talaga.
yeah. So afterward, then I
Hmm.
joined my uncle, no, in
Yeah.
his own business. He bought a school actually in
Okay.
South Cotabato. So he invited me to join him, assist him to rehabilitate that school.
Mm-mm.
I handled the finance side.
Okay. Well, it's a little bit different, but it's sitting on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
So I guess now you are more into compliance and you're dealing with bankers.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why MLM? I mean, you came from that corporate banking background and school, finance. Why MLM? A lot of people will be wondering because, we have a lot of diverse community as well as viewers from the corporate sector, and they must be wondering from you. So perhaps you can enlighten us.
Yeah,
Why?
okay. Actually, Doc James, no, it was unusual, because somebody from my branch where I work, he was an assistant manager handling loans. Somebody introduced him the business. Actually, it's not me. So because it was done inside the branch, of course, being the branch manager, so I went over and invited them to present the business at my home because I don't want them to do it inside the office. So that evening, when that business was presented, because that the employee, the assistant manager was also my friend. So when the business was presented, of course, I was there listening, and then I was so very curious. So when
Mm.
I asked the person, how where can I get more information? This is the right thing that he did. Actually, he gave me a ticket to an event uh, in Davao City. So
Wow.
yeah, that was the right thing that he did actually.
And were there a lot of people in that event? Was it a huge
Yeah,
event?
there was a lot of people. It was in a hotel with
Hmm.
maybe around 300 people inside the hotel, and the
Wow.
speaker was a student. Actually, he was a civil engineering student from Chiang Mai, Thailand. So
Wow.
I was really very curious.
Mm-mm.
How come that this person is doing international business when he
Mm-mm.
was still a student, though studying in Chiang Mai, Thailand?
Wow.
So I was very curious actually. So when I went back to General Santos City, I told
Mhm.
the assistant manager to let's do the business. I told him, and he became
Okay.
my upline actually.
Okay. So, you were, like amazed at this
Yeah, me.
foreigner and so young, and he was able to build an international business
Yeah,
in networking. And I guess somewhere along in his speech, he must have touched on leveraging, right? So when you
yeah,
have
yeah.
many
The
people,
basic
yeah.
concept. That
Because as a banker, I think day in day out, it's
yeah,
quite not, I mean, uh, forgive me, but I think it's quite the same, mundane. It's quite like,
yeah.
and it can be quite stressful because
Stressful. Yes.
you have budget, right, that you have to meet. I
Yeah,
know
especially
in
during
terms
this
of,
period. Yeah,
yeah,
especially
in terms.
during this period, December.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes,
your stress is coming from depositors as well as loans. And
yeah.
then if the loans go bad, it comes back to you again. So
Yes, that's it.
I can just feel the stress. So I guess you have kind of like decided, okay, enough is enough. And
Yes, that's
if
it.
this young man from Chiang Mai, Thailand can do it, I can do it. Kayang,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
how it is.
Okay, so that's amazing. Just like, I guess in Prive's big meeting, especially the one in March this year, he has, I think, inspired a lot of new people,
Mm,
corporate professional, because they come to an event like this, is like, wow, blown
yeah,
away.
that's it.
And I guess the next one, you will be bringing your whole team to Thailand,
Thailand,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
you will have them blown away. Well, this is really interesting. And why, the next question, I mean, yeah, you stayed on, I guess for many years with certain MLM
yeah.
uh, company. And my next question to you is why Prive International?
Well, again, no. So when the business was presented to us, I just I followed my mentor. Actually, they decided to join Prep to take a look at how Prep business is doing. So I joined them because I really trusted my mentor. Of course, Rich and Baby for you, Paredes.
Mhm.
So when they presented the business to us and she told us to take a look at this. So that's where we went to Kuala Lumpur, and that's where I met you, Doc James.
Yes, I know.
With of course with my upline Cedric Pe. No,
Yes,
yeah,
I interviewed him before.
yeah. He's a really good guy
I
actually.
know.
Very
Really good guy.
very
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
I guess it's good to have a nice team, where you
Mm.
can get the energy, from not only upline but the whole team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's something that keeps you focused.
Yeah.
And coming to the next question is focus, meaning when did you decide that you want to reach 3-star ranking? And when was that?
Yeah, yeah, actually it was on the onset no, when we get the hang of when we look at the marketing plan, and of course we discuss it of course with our upline, our mentors, that it is very important no actually because of our background in MLM. It is already a part of our culture know that in order for us to be successful, you have to jump from one rank to the next rank. That's
Yeah.
how it is. If you want to make money in this business, you have to learn how to jump from one rank to the next rank. So it was not really a conscious decision on my part, but when because it is already a culture, in my team,
Hmm.
that in order for you to rise up, you have to look for somebody downwards to help them build the business on their own. So it's not about me being three-star. It is about them becoming three-star. That's how I made the decision. So I look for two people to become three-star. So
Yeah.
I already have them and help
Yeah.
them, of course, work with them to become for them to become three-star. But of course, you will become sapphire, right? But
Yes.
when you become sapphire, you have to be a three-star manager. So actually, it's not really so no pressure, no
Hmm.
on my part. That's how I like the business actually.
Well, you have a great team and great upline support
Yes,
team,
yes, I know that. Yeah,
and all the way up. I mean, they're all amazing people. I love all of them. I mean,
yeah. Upline Mark, of course, very.
absolutely, Sarah, and all the way up,
Yeah,
and they're all humble people,
yes,
God-loving people, and
very
yeah,
hardworking actually.
I know they don't think about themselves first. They think of, as you say, you
Yeah,
find people that you develop or help to become three stars. So
yeah,
your upline, as I understand and know each or and every one of them, they are all like that. So
yeah.
they are
That's actually the
focusing
culture.
on the people, not on themselves. It's not get the glory of becoming a crown ambassador. No, I think it's about the people below.
Yeah,
So I think if you help more people to become successful, you will become successful.
it's actually default. Actually,
Default
yeah.
talaga.
You don't. Actually, you don't
Yeah.
have to think about it because it's already default. So all you need to do is to help people downwards.
Yeah. I noticed there is a common what you call characteristic or trait amongst the people who are, doing this business. There's a common characteristic and they are all very focused. Yeah,
Mm.
very focused. So, how did you do your business? Like online or offline or how?
Yeah, actually, combination of both. So practically online. So we are doing the business online. Most of us, no, not only even before Prife International, we are doing because of the pandemic. Because of the pandemic, we are used to doing this online. So when we joined Prive, I was here in General Santos City, and my people is somewhere, around the Philippines. So I was forced to do this online. And aside from that, Doc James, when I went back after the first anniversary, uh, I encountered an accident. So I was forced to stay at home for a while. So I am doing the business online, because I cannot go around, for quite a while, like for a few months. But the beauty of the business actually, now this is something that I would like to say. The beauty of the business actually is this: even with your passive participation, you can still make it if you do it from the start the right way. So this is very important. When you start the business, you have to get the correct information and talk to the right person.
I think with today's technology, a lot of
Yeah,
people are taking advantage of the fact that we have the internet because of COVID lockdown. People are used to Zoom, so they are more agreeable when you want to Zoom with them, and therefore you can reach out beyond
yeah, yeah,
your, you can go as far as outside of the Philippines and sponsor someone.
yeah,
And and that is a good thing. I mean, although COVID was bad, but the good thing that came out from COVID, the lockdown,
mm,
was we had no choice. We
yeah,
had no choice, and we had to grow the business. And I think that was how Gloria and
yeah.
Ben, everyone, how they spend a
It,
lot of time doing the Zoom and go global. You
mm,
know. So yeah, that's something that, we can, as we say in our business, we duplicate before we multiply,
Yeah,
right?
that's it. We learn
So
a lot from those who are actually it's no Amba Gloria is
yes,
very inspiring, and also even
amazing.
in my downline, those who are doing this business online, they are the most successful actually. They were able to build the business internationally because of the technology. You're correct, Dr. James.
Yeah. And I guess what really make you so excited and so passionate about this business is the benefits within your team, whether it's direct, indirect, and someone where I guess where, someone told them that there's no more health benefits that can be done for them, and suddenly you blow, 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 and wow,
Yeah,
they
that's
can walk, they can get rid of their pain and so many. Now, within your team, because being a three-star, you have quite a huge network.
mm,
What kind of uh case, I mean, that touches you the most? I mean, like super amazing.
okay.
I'm sure
Okay.
there are many, I'm sure many, but we just
Yeah.
single out one.
I will just give you a few.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, there are actually cases that are incurable. No. For example, I saw a lot of for my downlines. I saw a lot of people. They encounter a lot of people with those with problems like uh, tremors. No, they cannot function properly because they have this what we call this uh, Parkinson's disease like that. So they cannot they cannot function properly, no, in their life. So it cannot be cured, no, but because of the product, the Itera Care, they were able to control the tremors. Of course, they were able to eat properly. They can drink their water. They can walk, and of course, that would be part of their maintenance. Aside from, of course, the usual medicine that they took, but the thing that really inspired me is for people to live normal lives, no, even with the incurable disease that they have. And even me, no, personally, I have a what we call the bamboo spine, no,
Wow.
wherein my spinal are fusing together. So
Wow.
it's really hard to sleep. It's really hard to walk, but
Sakit?
because of sakit, yeah. So the
Painful.
itera,
Sorry for our viewers. Sakit is painful.
yeah. So before you sleep, actually before I sleep, I used to blow my spinal a bit so that I can sleep properly, comfortably, and of course my muscle will relax. No, these are the things that we are going to live my our entire lives. No,
Wow.
so in order for us to live properly, actually with to manage the pain that we encountered, so these are the things that we need to do. No, so I was so really grateful with the Itera Care because it really works. No, so maybe for some people who are not convinced or very skeptical about this, but for us who are experiencing the benefits of this, especially those friends that we have that I saw now with Parkinson's disease, it's very hard for them. Even holding a glass of water, it's
Yeah,
very hard. They cannot
I
drink
know.
properly.
Even the simplest task you take
That's
for granted when you're healthy.
and when you saw them, no, after the blowing that they are no longer doing that. Of course, it will come back later in the day. No, but part
Yeah,
of their life, yeah.
I
So
know.
at least they can manage to live life comfortably because
I
of the
can
item.
feel the emotion coming from you.
Yeah,
You know, sometimes this pain is like you just want to have a better quality of life.
yeah, that's it.
And just by getting rid of certain pain,
Yeah,
wherever they are in your body, whether it's your knee or your sciatica or I
yeah,
don't know, it's just so excruciating. And I have interviewed, or I had the privilege to interview so many, and I wow, to see that this device has helped many people. It
mm,
just makes it, I guess,
yeah,
worth it for you to be passionate about the business.
yeah.
And wow. Anyway, uh, what would you like to say to your team members? I'm sure
Well,
your team members is not only
well,
the Philippines, it's global, right? I'm sure.
I will just take this opportunity, to talk to them that for the leaders, of course, you know what to do, of course. Show them what to do. No, so we have our actually, Sir James, we always say this in our team, sa team blaze, especially team blaze, that uh show don't tell. Okay, so show don't tell. That's our,
Yeah,
we always remind ourselves that if we need to teach somebody, we show them how to do it, how it's done. No, we
yeah,
don't tell them what to do, but we just show them what to do. So again, for the leaders, show them. Okay, and for our members, so for the especially for the new ones, no, uh, talk to the right person always, all the time, always. And there's a lot of things that you will really enjoy, especially travel, the money, of course, when you talk to the right person, always. This is something that I really wanted to share to you, na even in normal lives, if you really wanted to be successful in your marriage, maybe in your business, and maybe in your career, talk to the successful people, no?
yeah,
Because when you talk to those who fail, you will just
yeah.
get the the how to fail. You will learn how to fail also from them. So talk to the successful people so that you will also get the how to be successful also.
Well, I believe in energy, and I guess if you mix around with positive people,
Yeah.
successful people, they have a certain energy about them.
Mm.
And if you are going up towards their kind of frequency, then you will resonate with them.
Yeah.
And you're going to attract
Mm.
people coming your way who are also successful. And finding the right people within your team is, yeah, I guess it's really spot on
Mm.
because there are many people out there. If they don't want to help themselves, what can you do, right? So
Yeah.
if you find someone who really wants to have a life-changing experience, you can help them.
Yes.
And I guess, we are kind of like headhunters, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going out there looking around for whether direct or indirect people
Yeah.
to work with, but only if they want to.
Yeah.
So our job is, yes, don't tell them. You're right. Again, don't tell them. You're there to help them. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's very good, Ming. I think you got it spot on. That's why you are three-star and on your way all the way up. Diretso lang, yeah. All the
Yeah.
way up. So I thank you a lot for coming today. And your last words for new people, our viewers, who wants to be successful at Prive. What would be your, in short, advice for them?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, the same, no. So for the new ones who are here, uh, learn the the business properly. Okay. Talk to the right persons, talk to your mentors, and look for ways to attend the events, the functions, and the presentations online or offline, because this is where you get the correct information. Then secondly, no, always ask for the things that you really wanted to know from your upline, no, not from other people or from your no from your neighbors, maybe from the people in the street. Don't do that. Talk to the person who know the business actually. That's how it is.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be successful, you learn from those who are already
Successful.
proven to be
Yeah.
successful. Then you can learn a lot from them.
Mm.
And the problem sometimes is in network marketing because they come under someone and then they expect kind of like miracle. But I think a lot is on yourself. You must have
Yeah.
the initiative to
Mm.
want to learn everything. Because if you buy into a franchise, oh wow, you spend a lot of money. You're not just going to let it be. You're going to learn everything. Am I right? So coming to this network marketing business, because you're not paying a huge amount for a franchise, it's like, okay, upline support, upline do this, upline do that. In the end, you don't learn anything. So you want to be independent and yet work with a fantastic team, but you want to be independent but working with positive-minded people, just like you. And
Yep.
then, wow, the sky is the limit. You can fly. Okay, so thank you very much, Ming, and
Yeah.
well, wish you and your team all the success, and also Happy New Year, and
Yeah, Happy New Year and thank you for having me.
everybody.
Happy New Year, guys.
Okay, so yeah, with that, I guess we come to an end of this live stream, and thank you so much, Ming, for sharing.
Thank
And
you also.
a lot of things that you have said, they are quite, straightforward, really perfect, spot on. I think you don't go around in too many, you don't mince your words. Every word counts. And guys, if you're watching and you want to be successful, well, maybe rewind back and listen to this video again, and everything just follow, and you will become successful. And
Yes.
thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year,
Happy New Year.
all of you. Take care out there. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTerra Classic and iTerra Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.